This vehicle is the Cromwell B. This is a British Tier 6 medium tank, and it may be available in the 2021 World of Tanks black market. I've been playing this tank. I've had it for a few years. It's part of the Berlin Quartet, and it is based on a tech tree vehicle, which is also called the Cromwell, which is also Tier 6, which is nearly identical, with the exception that the Tier 6 in the tech tree, you can get different guns for it, such as perhaps a derp gun. So the Cromwell B is a very popular tank. In Tier 6, I would say this is one of the most popular Tier 6 tanks and the most popular Tier 6 medium tank. If you play any sort of clan battle, Tier 6, they used to call them team battles. The Cromwell B was very popular. You would see a team of 7 Cromwell Bs against another team of 7 Cromwell Bs. This is one of the best tanks in the game in terms of playability. Spec wise, not so much, but we'll get into that. We'll compare it to other vehicles. These are all premium vehicles, with the exception, of course, the Tech Tree tank. You've got the Cromwell, you've got the Sherman style tanks, you've got the Australian one, the Panther, the Skoda, etc. And the Cromwell, the gun is not the highest. It's kind of average penetration, and the armor is average. It's not the highest. The higher armored vehicles is like the T-34, and you see we got some nice armor on this Thunderbolt, and even on the Britannia Panther. Kind of average for armor, but not so bad. Top speed is 64, which does make it the fastest of the premium medium tanks. And the amount of damage it does is only 135. It's not a lot of damage. You're going to get a lot of low rolls. I do enjoy playing the Cromwell. It's very fast is the reason why. The reason why they do play it in these 7 versus 7 battles is because of how fast it is, and that's where speed is more important. You'll notice that the AC4 Experimental has high penetration. However, that's not a good tank because the engine is very underpowered. You need to boost the engine power in order to play it, and the armor is relatively weak. The STRV is actually rather popular. I have it, I like it. I believe it's a tank that has one of the highest win rates, maybe even the Cromwell B, but I never really got good games out of it. I believe it's because it is a slow vehicle. It is one of the slowest medium tanks. And the M4A1 is an autoloader. You might want to consider the M4A1 FL10 if you like autoloaders. Other than that, you can try the Cromwell in the tech tree if you're interested in perhaps buying the Cromwell B. You're really gonna get a similar or nearly identical tank. So you only get it if you want the premium value out of it, which means the extra credits, the extra crew training, etc. It is a safe buy. If you play fast tanks, it's a safe buy. Um, you might have to play with gold rounds if you play competitively, which will bring you up to 200. In terms of the cost, this is probably like a $20 tank if you were to buy it, or $25 tank, which is about, I don't know, 6 or 7 thousand gold, or maybe 2 or 3 million silver. If it's available in the black market, it's probably going to start at a fraction of the cost. It's probably going to be a good deal. It is available frequently in the online store. So if you don't get a chance to purchase it, you will be able to get additional chances usually throughout the year. It's been available frequently. Uh, the B is, it represents Berlin. It's an abbreviation for Berlin. And the B tanks are the IS-2B, the Cromwell B, and there are 2 others. I don't remember what they are. Okay, so I don't remember what the others are. Um, and the reason why is they were specially marked vehicles at the end of the war because it was a concern that they didn't want the Allies to bomb their vehicles, which were, I believe, Russian vehicles. The other B tanks are probably all Russian vehicles. You'd probably go into the Russian tree and you'll find, why isn't it showing more? You've got, I know the IS-2B is one of them. They don't really have any relation other than the historical. See, I have what, this is the IS-2. This is part of the Berlin Quartet. You see how it's got the 432 wrapped around it. This is another one right here, the 122S. It's got the cross on the top. And I believe that the Cromwell is part of that set. Maybe there's, I don't know, an IS-6. I don't know what it is. Okay, so it is a good buy. You'll probably enjoy playing it. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.